John Wood here from U.S. Wellness Meats. We are getting ready to board an airplane shortly for the great state of Connecticut. We've just arrived at the home of Robert Daly and his wonderful wife Zola. We're getting ready to have a superior cookout this afternoon. Let's go meet Robert.
Good to see you, John.
Hi, Robert.
Hello, my name is Robert Daly. I own a vitamin and supplement store, and I've been selling U.S. Wellness Meats for approximately 2.5 years. We're having a barbecue here today, and we're featuring all U.S. Wellness Meats. The star of this whole afternoon is Chef Keith Armstrong.
My name is Keith Armstrong, and I am currently executive chef at the Greenwich Country Club. I manage a staff of around 23 where we are a 100% scratch kitchen. Today we're going to take some of the U.S. Wellness Meat products and we're going to apply them in a southern themed barbecue setting. Okay. What we have here is we have a bison tenderloin that's been sous vide. And on the bottom is a citrus-cured watermelon with a pickled watermelon rind. And we have a classic iceberg wedge salad with maple-cured bacon lardons, blue cheese dressing, and a oven-dried organic tomato. A roasted beet salad with caramelized onions and microgreen lettuces. A baby corn salad with cherry tomatoes, maple bourbon vinaigrette. And we have a top butt roulade here, which is stuffed with a summer succotash mousseline, braised cabbage. On the bottom is a buttermilk biscuit, which is my grandmother's recipe. And here we have a watermelon gazpacho with cucumber, watermelon, cilantro, and red pepper. When we sous vide something, we place it in a bag. We compress it with a vacuum, a little sea salt, fresh ground pepper, and then we place it in a steam vat. Short ribs were done for 24 hours at 165 degrees Fahrenheit, and the brisket was done at 155 degrees for 12 hours. And what we do is when we finish it, we will finish it on the grill. We'll finish it with the barbecue sauce and then we'll carve it. We have a coffee barbecue sauce and we have also a maple bourbon barbecue sauce, and here we have a organic aprium and green peppercorn jam.
Hello, my name is Jeff Morrison. I'm a medical doctor. I practice medicine in New York City, and my practice is focused on nutrition. A lot of people have heard from their doctors not to eat beef, and that really only applies to beef that's fed grain. If a cow is fed grass, it's a healthy option.
I learned about this meat. I'm really big into fitness as well, and I think if you can give someone a piece of meat that has the benefits of a piece of fish, you know, this grass-fed meat has given a lot of people who couldn't eat meat based on a doctor's recommendation. It's given them the ability to eat meat.
With grass-fed beef, we've heard about how the omega-3 to 6 ratio is optimal. And this ratio is important for preventing inflammation. All the omega-3s and omega-6 fatty acids are found in the fat. So it's actually a good thing to eat the fat in grass-fed beef.
The short ribs are pretty close now. We're going to keep basting them a little bit, and the brisket's actually very close as well.
One of the questions people ask about, they see I eat organic and I eat grass-fed meats a lot of the time, and one of the reasons that I often cite that is lost on them is the taste. It does taste decidedly better than commercially raised foods. And when you don't realize it until you start seeking them out, and it really does make a difference.
I like to eat healthy foods. That tastes good. So that's why we're all here today, to eat great tasting food.
How long has U.S. Wellness Meats been served at the Country Club?
It's kind of new for us. You know, we've served some grass-fed, but the thing with U.S. Wellness Meats, with it all being forage-fed from, you know, from early stages, that's really what we like about it. So, but it's new, and we're teaching the members about health benefits. And I think your responsibility as a chef is to, one, give your clientele something that is healthy for them, yep, but they still feel like they're indulgent. That's really, really important. And this is the last stage of barbecue sauce on the front one here. So this is actually hot. This is ready to serve. We'll hold the temperature now. You can see the brisket, how tender it is. We can barely pick it up with the set of tongs. These ribs look beautiful, don't they? And they're actually ready to carve now. take just a little bit of the back off, and then we're going to peel the bone out. Just split the bone right down the back, just pop it out. Now you go from a bone-in short rib to a boneless short rib. See, the knife just carves through this so easily. So we're going to take the brisket off now. Beautiful U.S. Wellness brisket. How did everyone enjoy the brisket?
Perfect. Super.
And the short ribs?
I've ever seen.
That's phenomenal.
Every piece of meat that I eat raw. When I'm butchering it, I eat raw. I want a taste of it. And it's one of, hands down, the cleanest meats I've ever eaten raw.
It's the cleanest meal I've ever had. Meat was astounding. Astounding.
You can't start with a poor product and end up with something that's great. It just doesn't happen. Not enough barbecue sauce in the world to fix that one.
The barbecue today was super fantabulous, and I did say fantabulous because it needed a word that was better than fantastic.
If you talk to different people here, it was one of the best meals they've ever had, if not the best meal they've ever had. And when I invited people here today, that was my whole objective, was to give them the best meal, the healthiest meal, from the best meat available in the U.S. right now.
The foundation to good health is eating properly. So food is the foundation to feeling well and longevity.
I think most people have no clue what they're eating, nor do they care. They give more thought to what they put in their car than their bodies. But you could construct a very healthy diet by just saying, I'm only going to eat foods that were foods 100 years ago, of which grass-fed beef would certainly be one of them.
Knowing that I was eating grass-fed beef, which for every bite was giving me more nutrition than any bite of store-bought beef I could get, was a wonderful feeling.
I had a nice conversation with the owner of U.S. Wellness Meats, John Woods, and they are on the cutting edge of the science of improving the nutritional value of grass-fed beef. So it's more than just having a cow eat in a grass field. It's about rotating the fields properly, about having the right nutrition in the grass, because all that grass nutrition gets transferred into the cow that we benefit from. So it's a complete system. People all over the country are beginning to recognize how important it is to eat well for good health. So what we're seeing today is like the beginning of this momentum.
I would like to thank Robert Daly and his wonderful wife Zoila for their gracious Connecticut hospitality this afternoon. We had a wonderful time, wonderful food, wonderful friends, and a wonderful conversation. We used to think Midwestern hospitality was world class, but I think we just got outshone by Connecticut hospitality this afternoon.